1UP's cross-country game tour is brought to you by the Samsung Vibrant, a Galaxy S phone exclusively from T-Mobile.
Well, we made it. As you can tell, we are at the end of the trip. We made it to New York. It's been a long 2 weeks. We already did a recap video for week 1, so this is kind of the recap video for week 2. So on Monday, we went down to Austin, visit Warren Spector and team at Junction Point. They basically gave us a little tour of their office. They got so much crap all over the place, like lots of little toys. He's got some really cool sketches that one of his former Origin employees did of him, basically in the costumes of different characters that or different games that he's worked on. Then we went to a taco place called Torchy's Tacos.
These are the best tacos in Austin, Texas, which in my mind makes them the best tacos on the planet. Sorry.
And then we kind of talked about how you can build a Wii game with 275 people. Like, that's a huge team for a Wii game, and that's very unusual.
Yeah, we peaked out about 275.
Okay, but
which is still enormous.
Huge for a Wii game.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So on Tuesday, then we drove up from Austin to Dallas, or just outside Dallas actually, to visit id. They gave us another office tour.
Hello, and welcome to id Software. Come on in.
They kept all the Doom 4 stuff hidden from us. That was on the first floor, whereas all the Rage stuff where we were was on the second floor. We tried to pry a few details out of them on Doom 4. Basically, they admitted that there's a pretty sizable team working on it, roughly the same as the Rage team, but that's about all we got. On Wednesday, then, we flew into Boston and visited Irrational, which is in Quincy, just outside of Boston, a little tiny town. Very annoying to drive there. I don't recommend it. We set it up so that we could visit on Ken Levine's birthday.
Ken and apparently it was Mike Croc's birthday earlier this week. So to make it semi-official, we need to sing. All right, let's start with a happy birthday to both Ken and Mike Croc.
Happy birthday to you.
What the hell is Ken?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ken.
We talked to Ken about BioShock Infinite's origins, basically. So we talked to Ken about where the game came from and how they originally had another prototype. It was this other shooter that they worked on for 6 months before Infinite came around, and then they decided, hey, we should make this a new BioShock thing instead, even though it really doesn't have a whole lot to do with BioShock in the visual sense.
The idea of doing another BioShock game came up, but it wasn't. We knew it wasn't. If we were to do that, it wasn't going to be a game in Rapture.
Was it blue?
On Thursday, we went from Irrational in Quincy over to Harmonix in Cambridge, near Harvard, and talked to the guys behind Dance Central and Rock Band 3. The key thing here was we're looking at their playtesting and kind of how you'd make a Kinect game work with anybody.
People come into this room with sweatshirts on, and they're nervous and they don't really know what to expect. And as soon as they start moving around, they're just totally different people. Even if they don't feel like they're good at the game, even when the game was at its worst half-built broken spot, it's just still it's fun to move around.
Then here in New York, Friday, we arrived. We visited Rockstar for 10 minutes.
Hello, we made it to Rockstar. But because it's Rockstar, we don't get to go through that door. You get to go see the 100 other people who work in there.
Basically just to say hi. We figured we'd end on a whimper rather than a bang. Thanks for checking out all the videos and the blogs and everything. We're gonna go take tomorrow off and then fly home, and hope you enjoy it.